Alright guys, and in this video I'm going to be kind of going through my impressions of Back for Blood, the beta, the closed beta that just ended today. As I'm recording, this is the 9th, so that would be the end of the beta. And yeah, I'm just going to go through what I liked about the game, what I think they can improve on, and yeah, I'm going to give you my honest, review of it. So starting out with, I think they have a good variety of guns, definitely. They could add a couple more, but maybe some more snipers. The snipers don't seem to do as well as assault rifles in that nature. The shotguns are pretty good. SMGs, okay, I guess. Go through ammo really quick though, which is going to get to one of my other points. But yeah, I think there's a good variety in the weapons. You get like an axe. You can get like a baseball bat with nails in it. You get a good variety of melee weapons too. Yeah, I think that they nailed the guns, the sounds and everything. The pistols, the sidearms. The Tech 9 is my favorite pistol sidearm. That one can. It's the automatic one, the only automatic sidearm. It's fantastic for headshots. So yeah, I think that guns are pretty good. Maybe do something with the snipers, make them a little more usable. Or just add a little bit more variety instead of just really the Beretta and the M1A. Maybe add something else. I know you got another bolt action one, but it all kind of feels like the same. They do about the same damage, So maybe just put something else in there. Maybe like the Dragunov or something like that. Something that's semi-automatic. A little bit better. But yeah, other than that, I think the weapons are fantastic. You got your standard Molotovs, pipe bombs, and all that. Grenades. So yeah, I think the weapons are pretty good. Got no complaints there. Also, the card system. There's a card system, and this is where you're going to have the most variety. And what you play, what you pick, and what you play. For instance, you can just pick a bunch of different cards. I mean, you got some for health that'll help you with your health efficiency, your stamina, which we'll get to. You can carry 2 primaries if you pick a certain card. And yeah, I think there's a lot of variety in that. You don't get to pick that many cards in the campaign. It's like a couple, maybe like 5, 6, 7, I think. But in the verses, you get about 4 each round, which I think is good. A good variety throughout the match, and you can really help your team out with your cards because there are certain team cards that'll help you and your team get more stamina or more health, more ammo in your clips or magazines. So I think that's a good. The card system is a good addition. I think it gives you a lot of replayability, unlike Left 4 Dead, where it was just the same weapons, same everything, and the only thing that changed is really the difficulty. So yeah, I think the card system is a very nice replacement for replayability, in the sense that you can play it however you want, whenever you want. But there are some broken cards. You need to acknowledge there's one that turns your melee into an insta-kill knife. And then you can also get a card that every time you knife, you get 2 points of health back. So those 2 together are kind of broken together. You can just go at it, keep stabbing zombies, and you keep on getting health back. And the zombies don't really pose that much of a threat if they're not close together. Even when they are, you can still stab pretty fast. So yeah, maybe fix that. Maybe like 1 health, or not make the knife instant kill. Maybe like 2 hits or something like that. Definitely change that, because that's kind of broken in my opinion. And a lot of people I play with, they say the same thing. But other than that, I didn't see really any broken cards, combinations together. So yeah, I think just keep on adding more cards. And yeah, if you put a battle pass in, put some nice cards in there. Some free ones, of course. Free. So yeah, just, be mindful of what you're adding and don't add too much that you break the game. I think that's pretty important. And yeah, now let's go to the overall variety. There is a bit of variety in the beta. Way more than I thought we would be able to do. I didn't think that we were going to be able to do like versus multiplayer, which is kind of cool to be able to do. But you know, the campaign, you got acts. We got the first act in the beta, and yeah, hopefully we have more acts. Definitely. Yeah, you can start, you know, whichever level you want, whichever act you want, whichever like inside your starting points you have. You can just start at any place, and I think that's really cool, that you don't have to start at the very beginning every single time you start it. You also, if you started from the beginning and you sort of have to stop because you have to do something, you can stop it at that certain, you know, point in that campaign, and then, you know, quit the game, leave, and then come back, and you'll be back at that same bullet point where you were beforehand. That safe room, sorry. The safe room that you were before. You'll be back at that safe room. You won't have to start the whole act over again, which I think is a very big plus. But yeah, variety. You have a versus. Hopefully they add more modes into versus, because that was pretty fun. Basically what versus is you have something 4-on-4. You have 4 cleaners, which are the humans, and 4 of the mutants, which are the zombies, the Titan zombies sort of. And you basically are, you know, coming after each other. And you do get some, what do they call it? The little guys, just the common guys, zombies. You can also, as a zombie, upgrade your zombies. I guess your common zombies, you can make them explode. You can make them faster, hit faster, you know, hit for more, and upgrade that. And all your points go into one pool for your upgrades. So I think that's really cool. Everybody has their separate points, but when you upgrade things, you upgrade everything together. That also goes for the mutations you can upgrade. So like the Boomer, which is the big guy, Stinger, which is the little guy that shoots from afar, and the Tall Boy, like the Bruiser. Those are the 3, I believe. I don't think there's any more. I think it's just those 3. Those are the only 3 that we really played. Tall Boy is so good. And the one Stinger that shoots the webs and traps the people, very overpowered. Really fun to do. But yeah, there was a lot of variety in what we played. I hope that we get more verses like that, like how Left 4 Dead did it, where you would have the humans or the cleaners go through a mission in the campaign, and you would also, as a zombie, play it as well, but you would try to kill the humans as fast as you can, and see who can get the best time. And I think that's a really cool concept back then, so I definitely hope that they add it here. My friends were talking about it, and they really want to see that back, you know, return to. So yeah, that would be really fun. Definitely more stuff in the campaign, maybe some events, some daily events, some challenges. Will definitely help freshen up the campaign and everything. So yeah, that goes for variety and all the things. Now, something that I hate and we have to talk about is the stamina. Yes, and Back 4 Blood, you do have stamina. And it just kind of sucks. Stamina is basically used all the time. If you're running, jumping, or swinging, or meleeing, you have to use stamina. It's very annoying because zombies will hit you when you're running away, and you don't have enough stamina to run away, and they'll claw at you, and they'll hit you, and they'll grab onto you, and you won't be able to get away, and you'll just be running in slow motion because they just keep hitting you, and you can't move as fast. And, you know, not having enough stamina really, really hurts. And it really makes the melee weapons useless because you get a couple swings in, and then you have to back off. And it's not one kill, or it's not one shot, one kill for the melee either. It takes like 3 hits for one zombie. So I think they need to rework that. Either tweak the stamina system so that it comes back faster or something, or just make the melee, or, you know, I don't know what I would do. I don't know why they added the stamina system. I guess to make it just a little bit harder, but really it's just annoying. It really is just annoying. Because, you know, you just run away, you try to run away, and then you just add a stamina, and your guy just slowly just walks away Well, zombies are constantly chasing you. It's not like you're ever safe, really. You have to be constantly running or shooting. And, these guns, some of them don't reload very fast, and some of them have very small magazines or clips, and it makes it very hard to get anything done, and you will die constantly. With that said, I'm sure that there is a way to tweak the stamina system in their favor, or make it how they want to. But as it is now, they definitely need to change something about that. Don't think they should just scrap it altogether, because I know it's something to sort of balance the sort of melee system. If they made it as strong as it is, then yeah, they need to make it so you can't run away all the time. I understand that, but still, just make it fun. Just make it fun for everybody, and we got no problems. But yeah, that's about it on the stamina system. Now, a good plus is the mutations. I think the mutations they did a fantastic job on. Obviously, they derive solely from Left 4 Dead, but their models look very different and very cool. I gotta say that they have some very cool mutations. These big guys are, they used to be boomers, chargers, and whatnot, the witches. They're called different things in this. I don't know the names of them. I think one's the tall boy is like the bruiser. I think they're called the bruisers, or bashers, clashers, crashers. I don't remember the names. But yeah, you got those big guys. Those are basically the tanks. Big guys with one arm, just slamming into things, slam you, grab you, slam you into the ground. You got your boomers, which are the big guys that spit acid at you, or you got some guys that'll charge you and just kamikaze. Then you got the stingers, which are the guys that'll shoot at you or shoot the spider webs that'll make you stand still. Very annoying. But yeah, these are all very, very good, obviously. But it is very hard to tell the difference between the different variants that there are, because there are a couple variants between the 3 or so that they have. There's the Tattletale as well, which is kind of like the Witch, where it would just sort of do a horde. If you don't kill it fast enough, I believe. I don't really know how that system works. Hopefully they explain it. Sometimes we would kill it really fast and wouldn't do anything. Sometimes we would kill it pretty fast. It would still go off. So we didn't really know how that worked all that well. But yeah, the variations between them, it's very hard to tell what the difference between one of the boomers that'll spit on you and one that charges you and sort of just explodes. So you really just want to kill them all at the same time, and you don't really get a sense of, oh, that one's pretty cool. It charged at me, and I know that one, and yeah, I'll remember that one because of the way it looks. Now you're just sort of like, is that one going to spit on me, or is he going to, oh, he's running towards me? Okay, I probably should shoot him anyways. But sometimes he'll run towards you and still spit on you anyways, so I don't know. So, and also the bruisers, you got some, there are a couple, 2 different kind, some that'll grab you and some that will just smash you all around. And it's just kind of hard to tell between, the different ones, because in the action, you're like, oh, there's a big tall guy with one arm that's behind him. That's a bruiser. We want to stay far away from him. We don't get to know which one it is. And it just kind of ruins the sort of, oh, we know how to defeat that thing, and we know exactly what it is. Not a big problem, I guess, but still something that they can improve on. Give some sort of characteristic that stands out a little bit different between all the different variations between them. I know they look slightly different cosmetically, but it's not that big of a difference to where I can really tell. Maybe that's just me, but I know my friends also were like, oh, yeah, you're right. There's not a lot there. But yeah, I think the Mutations, they did a very good job of just sort of keeping true to Left 4 Dead, because they had, don't fix something that's not broke, obviously. And obviously it wasn't broken because it works here perfectly fine. So yeah, I like the variation between all those, and I think that they have something going here for sure. And it goes back to my next point, which is the stamina and the melee. Melee is just useless. Melee sucks. It really is the worst thing. I mean, you normally start out with a random gun, and a melee, and you will never use that melee. I never used it. I used it at the beginning, and three hits to kill one single zombie. Stacked on that stamina system, it's just not worth it. Maybe if you had like a melee build just for that, but even still, I mean, you don't have nearly enough health to keep on taking all those hits that you normally do if you're going to be up there in combat with your melee. So I would put your points or your cards into something else, that's really going to help you out more and your team more, and not waste it on the dang melee uses. Just, they need to fix the melee. Don't know what they need to fix about it. Either it's more powerful, more effective, or something with the stamina system, because right now it's very laughable. So that's about it for that. I kind of already went over that. And now, something else I would say is the birds. The crow system is sort of strange because it's very hard to see. In certain maps, it's very hard to see where crows are. I get they're flapping their wings and everything, but you gotta remember, these are some foggy ass maps. They can be so foggy, and the lighting is so strange in some areas that sometimes I can't even see any birds, and I'll just shoot a zombie, and I've attracted a whole entire horde. I think the crow system is cool, like in Left 4 Dead, where like the car alarms, if you shoot a car alarms will go off. I think that's a very good concept. I think they just need to work something else out about it. I couldn't tell. I think even if you run past them, maybe they still go off. I'm not really sure the radius of them, but I know that I would constantly run past them and set them off and not even realize it, because I thought I had to shoot them, and then I would just walk past them or run past them, and they would go off sometimes. So I don't really know how that works. It's a little finicky at launch, or at the beta. Launches in a couple months, like October. So they have plenty of time to fix it. But yeah, the crow system, it's cool, but it just needs a little tweak, I think, in my opinion. What else? I was thinking of something else. But I'll just go to basically the biggest point, which is the last point, which is the... No, wait. First, I want to get to the bugs we ran into and the different problems we ran into. So sometimes we would not be able to see each other's health, and I would constantly be like, yo, where's your health? Are you dead? And they were like, oh, no, I have this much health. It's weird. I couldn't see it. Also, the bots. The bots are very dumb. They are the dumbest. My friend was talking about in a whole rant about how a bot wouldn't help him out of a nest or whatnot. He was trapped in something, and he had 3 bots, and none of them would help him. Definitely spend some time, guys, on the bots, because, some people just want to play by themselves, and some people don't have an internet connection, and they just want to play the video game for themselves. And you need to, put some time into those bots, because they're pretty laughable. We've also had some run-ins where people would join, and we would have 5 people instead of the normal 4. So maybe work on that. That might be something to do with matchmaking. All right. So yeah, the bot's pretty dumb. And also, we ran into a couple connection issues with my whole team getting knocked off one by one. We were playing versus. It happened to a couple of my friends too, where all their teammates were just sort of connection error. Their games would freeze, and one by one they all sort of got dropped from the game. So that kind of sucked because it was just a 1v4, and I kind of got destroyed. And it's very hard once you lose a teammate to really come back in those games. So maybe work on something with the servers in order to get more of a consistent sort of connection to the players. But other than that, we didn't run into major game-breaking bugs. At least I didn't when I was playing. Just some minor things to think about. And yeah. Now the last thing that I'm going to talk about, which is probably the biggest thing, is probably the one thing that they know about for sure, and they were just trying to test it out, is definitely the difficulty modes. Right now you have 3 different modes. You got easy, medium, and hard, I'm guessing. The middle one is veteran. I know that. I don't remember what the other two were. And right now, as the beta is, don't even play the first one. The first one is so laughably easy that you will beat it in no time. No challenge or nothing. You won't feel rewarded for doing anything. I mean, there's too many benefits for it. If you play on easy, you get more ammo, more health, more stamina, more, less zombies. Zombies do less health or damage. I think they have less health. Just too many things that, make it easier for the player. And don't give any challenge for 4 people. So yeah, definitely never play on the first difficulty, the easiest one, until they fix it. Or if they don't fix it, definitely just skip the beginning, the first difficulty, and just move to the second one, which kind of sucks because the second one is brutal. It is very, very hard. If you don't have sort of 3 people at all time that you're communicating to, it's going to be very hard, at least. That's what I've experienced. Even with 4 people, I mean, those zombies, they will get you. I mean, they just hit for so much, and there's so little ammo. I constantly found myself running out of ammo all the time, and so for some reason they put more sniper ammo than any other ammo in the entire damn game. I don't understand. Nobody's using the damn snipers. Everybody's using pistols, assault rifles, and whatnot. Nobody cares about the snipers, okay? Don't put out so much sniper ammo. It's not a big deal. Also, I know medkits got pretty scarce around there. I mean, not too bad, but you need more. I think we need more of those health stations. At least one health station in every safe room. There was one safe room we went to, and we had very little health. And we're like, okay, let's get all our health back, and then we can do it. And we still have not yet to beat that little level there, that section after that safe room, because we're all, our permanent health started out here, and when we got to that safe room, it was all the way down here. And we can't do anything about it because we don't have, the proper meds for it. Or we don't have the little, health station that we can spend money on. So yeah, at least I would say try to at least put one of those in every safe room if you can. I don't think it would break the game. I think it would be totally fine. But yeah, just I don't know. It's also when you shoot your teammates, you do like 40% more damage or something. It's something crazy like that. But yeah, they ramp up the difficulty from easy to normal, and it's like they flipped a switch on, and like everything is super hardcore now, and it's just brutal. I didn't even try playing on the last one because we couldn't barely beat, the normal one. So definitely I would try to balance out the two, the medium and the easy, sort of try to blend those together a little bit, and maybe you have something there. But yeah, definitely way too hard for that second one. I mean, you can do it, but I feel like that should be the hardest difficulty, or at least in the middle. I never played the hardest one, like I said, so maybe the hardest one is kind of just like it, not too much difficult. But, who can say? I guess anybody who played it. But yeah, also another little point I would say is just put primary and secondary ammo. There's no need to break them up into assault rifle, SMGs, pistols, snipers, There's just no need shotgun shells. There's no need to break everything up like that. Just do primary ammo and secondary ammo. I don't think anybody's like, oh my gosh, it's so deep. They have all these different sorts of ammo. Like, we're not playing a battle royale. We're just trying to survive. And we just want the ammo. We just want some ammo, reliable ammo drops that we know, hey, that's primary ammo. I don't got to go over it. Because all the pictures of the, bullets that you see when you pick it up, they all look so similar to the point where I'm like, oh, there's assault rifle. Oh, it's a sniper ammo. Always sniper ammo everywhere. I don't get it. But yeah, just try to do something more simple. Even if you have to split the primary ammo into 2 or something, like shotgun snipers and then everything else in one. That's fine. But please don't make them all like 5 different ammo types, because That's just so annoying. Probably none of this stuff will ever be changed except for like the game modes or something, which is fine. But I thought I'd give my 2 cents in. And also I thought I would try some beef jerky here for you guys. Because why not? And I was going to do it in the video we recorded. We were going to do placements in Splitgate today, but somebody fell asleep. So I'm going to do it for you right now. So I got 2 different kind here. Some person at my dad's work brought it. It's Zesty Habanero and hot garlic. I've never had these. I'm not a big beef jerky fan, but I thought it'd be kind of funny if they're hot. If not, then it'll just be like, oh, he's eating beef jerky. So yeah, I'm going to try it out. Okay. Rip it like a tart, first of all. I didn't even rip it right. There it is. Let me get a good whiff. Woo! Actually, that smells pretty good. Let me get a piece out. It's like a food review channel now. The beef jerky? Oh, it's hot too. Still pretty good. Pretty spicy. If you're going to put habanero on something, at least put a compliment like mango. Mango and habanero is like, it's like brother and sister, you know. They're so good at making love. I also just realized that these don't reseal, so. But I mean, beef jerky doesn't really need to be sealed anyways, huh? Got a good piece. Smell it. That's garlicky. That is the spice of our hot garlic. So chewy. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, that was a pretty good beef jerky. That hot garlic actually kind of smacks. I might have some of that actually later after I finish up this video. Or wow. Stay tuned. But yeah, I just thought I would give you guys my thoughts on the Back for Blood beta. The closed one. The open one should be out the 12th, which is actually just in a couple days, about 3 days. And I'll hop back on with that. Hop back on for that. Definitely get some more footage for you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out. I'm trying to, put some variety out there so you guys don't get stale with the whole boring Let's Chills. Doing some more multiplayer stuff for you guys so you can get to hear who I play with. And hopefully you guys enjoy. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.
And then I